Hey guys, this is Lauren Productions, aka Number 4673, and I'm back in A Sun's demo part 18? No, 19? 19, I think. Oh well, and we're just going to continue. We're going to start operating, Alice. But I think it'd be best if you weren't here. There. I almost protest. My lingering doubts opposing leaving Kath alone in a room full of strangers. But what can I do? I have to trust him, and I realize Linus only says this for my sake. I don't want to see what goes on in there, and I definitely don't want to get in the way. I understand. Thanks, Alice. Have you... I can never remember his voice. Thanks, Alice. Everyone else is asleep, except for, well... Linus looks at Kans, knitting his eyebrows, as though recalling a certain annoyance, but shake his head. Never mind, but there's a spare bedroom on the left when you turn down in the hall. He smiles weakly. It's going to be a long night for him, and I wish there was something I could do. So take it easy. Things will get better in the morning. I nod in gratitude. I can't ever repay you guys. For a moment, Linus blanches, but quickly shakes his head, embarrassed. Don't worry about it. Mac! I'm coming! Hold your freaking horse, Linus. I dredge up a smile, best as I can. I know you guys take care of him. Tough guy, the man, faltering back into the sweet one. Linus shoots me a grin and clumsily manages thumbs up despite balancing Kath. You can count on it. You can... Mac! At his name, Mac scurries around the corner while I squeeze around them. Walking down the hallway, I hear them murmuring amongst themselves as they shuffle into a room and close the door. Where is she? She's coming. Am I that witch's keeper? I need you to get her. Their bickering fades as I enter the room, a black cube almost too dark to navigate. After sliding Kath's gun under the bed for safekeeping, I tuck myself in. It's so weird to sleep under blankets, under a roof, but that's hardly a thought now. Kath dominates my mind throughout my twisted, frustrated dreams. I'm sure he'll pull through. He has to. What bothers me more than anything is why I care so much. Sorry. Even with the prospect of all these new people around me, I'm worried about him. Why? He's just the first person I met in this world. There's got to be so many others. But he was the first to offer aid and stick with me. Oh, my voice is so weird. He promised to stay by my side. Maybe Linus is right. He's not just my partner. This is getting interesting. In the morning, I notice a huge circular window in my room. Because it's pouring cherry, unwelcome buckets of sunshine right in my face. I'm a machine, whatever, I don't care. There's a certain number of hours I'd like to stay unconscious every day, especially in escaping a ruined world and Kath in surgery. That's right, he's probably still under the knife, but that means I'm still here in the hideout with all these new people. Right, after tossing and turning all night, I'd almost forgotten. And for the first time, the sun doesn't look quite as red as usual. For a while, I just gaze outside until I hear the sizzle of grease in a skillet, a sound I regularly remember. I sniff. Bacon? I don't even have to eat. Even if I don't have to eat, the fragrance alone is enough to get this hunk of metal out of bed. But the moment I cross the threshold. I'm assaulted by a loud, shrill cry accompanied by Blur dashing by. Yes, bacon, the meat of masters, the pork of something, the red, greasy, fried goodness of gods, come to me! Okay, sure I can understand the sentiment. It's bacon, it's great, but still. Passing the operating room, I think about checking on Cat, but stops myself. I'm sure I'll hear about him as soon as possible. The tightly shut door suggests that they're still working. A quick look at the clock, which reads 8:34. Assures my reasoning. It hasn't been 6 hours yet. Operations last a while, right? For now, I'll worry about bacon. I follow the hall, tracking down the amazing aroma. Is it crazy, Stephen? Is it glorious, Stephen? Of course, it's bacon! The same voice praises fried pigskin again, but with a considerably less volume. What is that? That person at the left. It is a pair of glasses and shorts. Okay. As I step through the doorway, I find the voice's owner dancing excitedly and very embarrassingly in front of a stove, which hovers a skillet. But no one's holding it, including the bacon. And the bacon enthusiastic is just floating there. A haunted skillet? Does the ghost chef live here too? Yeah! Bacon Kid! The Bacon Kid beckoned in bright flurry pajamas, whipping around my voice along with the skillet. A couple of feet above the skillet, I notice a pair of floating glasses and boxes a little below. So the ghost can cook, but only with glasses, so he can see. Do ghosts really need boxes? But apparently my arrival has Mr. Bacon into something, I can't really pronounce that word, as shocked as me. But why are you're not supposed to... He blubbers pitifully and then looks down at his clothes. I'd made fluffy pajamas, screeching like a banshee and cheeks flaming red, the bacon boy tucks his lamp plate over his face and darts away like a bullet. I stare dumbfounded until laughter emanating from the skillet forces me to acknowledge the other entire entity in the room. I breathe deeply. Keep cool, keep cool. Today's already unhealing fast. There's a screaming bacon freak in a fluffy pajamas and a laughing skillet. I would very much like to flee the room screaming myself, but save for the sizzling bakers, the room is reduced to silence with the bacon boy's absence. Very something, I turn my face, the frying pan almost gawking at it as it might wipe from existence. Maybe it's just an optical illusion, and I'm looking at it from a wrong angle. But no, even as I gape in horror, it continues hovering there, rocking from side to side once it whips towards me. I'll rip out your soul and fry you next. In a most Hank Hillen manner, I yell back and run and black out before I know what's happening. Eventually, I come to, though I have no idea how much time has passed and if my soul is still intact. Note to self: Pink here has a heart of a lion. Or are you just something? My fear escapes in a maimed grin as I find myself staring into the glasses of the skillet ghost. Sans skillet. I feel arms holding me up, but I don't see any. Well, I'll cut you some slack, declaimed latter. I hate talking. You reacted more gracefully than the others have, so sorry about that. I don't get the chance very often. Confusing and fear, my still clutch my throat. I'm like a plant clank in the ghost songs. It's okay, Pink. I'm not the something fearsome soul-eating skillet ghost, alright? I'm just an invisible Steven. Is that slightly more acceptable than a ghost? I nod, feeling my heart beat again and help from his arms. Much more acceptable. Come on, Alice, this is where you introduce yourself, dummy. I'm Alice. So this guy is an invisible guy. Gosh, I really love him. Steven is my new favorite. Hello, Steven. And 90.9% unconfident about all my social interactions. But Steven must be smiling, and as his glasses rise slightly, suddenly the skillet shuffles on his stuff, and I realize that he's cooking again. Glad to meet you, Alice. Though I might stick with Pink, it rolls off the tongue. The glasses turn in my direction, if that's alright. Yeah, sure. It's better than scrap metal. Good then. I hope bacon's okay for you. I'll make some pancakes too. And hey, would you mind grabbing Acer? I mean, the kid who just ran out like a bat out of hell. I wouldn't want him to miss out, cause once more the glasses steam my way, although I swear I can sense slightly squinted eyes behind them. Guess he loves bacon, yeah. I grimace, but not. What you playing at, a mate? A mate? Oh, mate, that's right. Internet language. Yeah, and sorry for freaking out. I have words. I'm doomed to roam chat rooms for social gravitation forever, but Steven plays along. Don't you mean something? That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Plus, it's not often you see meet an invisible guy, right? Nope. Definitely not. Be back in a bit. Well, that wasn't completely awful. On my part, yes, but thank goodness for Steven. He seems like a pretty nice guy, but my head still reels at the fact he's invisible. Jeez, how does that work? Though, I guess I should be shocked being an Essence android. I shouldn't be shocked being an Essence android myself. And then there's Damon who can control plants at will. Maybe the world's always been this ridiculous. I just forgot it when I slept. Even so, I'm happy to have met someone outside life and death scenario. Time to move on to greater things, like find a ginger in a strange building. Almost like looking for running hawk. I'll stop. Skirting the hollow light peak. In a few rooms, looking for Bacon Kid. Here? Nope. Here? Niet. Only a few rooms branch off the hallway. Most doors lead to elsewhere are tucked in these rooms. Inside these rooms. I enter a bedroom with a spiral staircase twinning upward aloft. I see nowhere and I turn to leave before I detect a faint hum and clack of busy machines. It sounds like it's coming from below. Curious, I search a way down, but the carpets cover beds on the floor. Blah blah blah. I almost give up after investigating every nook and cranny. Not a single book triggers a secret door, no. Nor are there any switches to trip. But then my eyes fall upon suspicion, a sloppily stretched teddy bear. Picking it up, I find its head scarily attached to its body. I feel like a jerk did something, a teddy bear, but I pull its head off and gasp. I discover a button with a note attached. This is not the button you're looking for, so don't press it. The buttons that opens the super secret awesome passage in the floor is somewhere else, like far away from here. This button actually destroys the universe in its entirety, including every last scoop of ice cream. Think about it. No more vanilla, no more strawberry, no more triple mega fudge drop delight. That's sad, yo. Choices! I haven't really got that many comments on this series, but it would be fun if you guys was going to decide. So, if you want to decide, then write a comment on one of these two. Press it, you know you want to. Don't press it, that's ice cream at stake. So yeah, you guys choose. See you in the next episode. Bye!